enjoy these beautiful creatures as they soar into your heart on their flights of wonder.
Wow, they're everywhere. There he is.
Hello, everybody. How you guys doing today? Wow, great. We've got birds all over the place out there. Who knows what kind of bird that is back there? Just shout it out if you know it. Toucan, very good. But did somebody say Fruit Loops bird over here? No, I'm kidding. You guys are right. That was a toucan, a Togo toucan to be exact. Well, welcome. My name is Stephen, and I'm just one of a whole team of researchers brought here to Anandapur to study the birds that inhabit this ancient aviary. One of the best parts about my job, though, is being able to come out here and share with all of you the wonderful birds we've come to know and love and their natural behaviors. Take this guy, for instance. That's Miles. Miles is a trumpeter hornbill. These birds are found out in the forests of Africa. Now, out in Africa, these guys can fly around all over the place, eating all sorts of different things, including fruits, berries, and insects. Now, they are pretty amazing flyers, so they can even catch those insects as they're flying through the air. We're going to show you just how that works with the help of this little part of a grape right here. It's playing a part of our insect, so keep your eyes on it. All right, Miles, let's show them how it's done out there, big guy. There he goes. Good job, Miles. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, it looks like fun too. Anybody want to try it? Anybody want to give that a try? Anybody at all? How about you down there in the red shirt?
Whoa.
How about you come over here, meet me at the bottom of the steps? I'm going to take this grape, throw it up in the air, you fly up and catch it, okay? Can't you fly? No, that's a problem. Here, I'm kidding. You take the grape. Now when I count to 3, throw that grape straight up in the air, okay? 1, Miles, watch him. 2, 3. Excellent job. Very nice. Thank you very much. You did great. You can head back over there. And that's exactly how it happens out in the wilds of Africa. Those flying grapes just don't stand much of a chance at all with birds like Miles around. You did a great job, big guy. We'll see you later. There he goes, Miles, the trumpeter hornbill. See ya. All the way. Thank you. We have a great show planned for you guys today. You're going to get to see all sorts of birds. You may even see some strange birds you haven't seen before.
I know. Usually you follow me, but today I followed you, and then I got lost.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, no, thanks, Birdman. I'm just gathering up my tour group together. People don't walk on ahead of you.
Ma'am, hi. I'm kind of in the middle of a show up here.
A show up?
Yeah, you're on my stage.
Stage?
Yeah. Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I am the goddess of all things tourist. I'm Guano Jane.
No way. You're Guano Jane?
GuanoJane.com. In the flesh.
What an honor. She is really well known around here. Hey, Guano Jane, are you here to watch the bird show?
What means stay for the bird show? No. No. I'm far too busy. I got a lot of things I got to do.
It's only 20 minutes.
I know, but I got to go to the dentist. I got to go to the birds. No, birds.
It's not.
There's birds over there.
Okay.
FOB.
What's FOB?
Fear of birds.
Oh, that's a problem.
I'm in condition. I've had a restless little girl.
But it's all right. Think of this as a chance to face those fears, Jane.
There's nothing.
I know there is. Raymond.
Hey.
I hope you didn't need that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't leave here without that flag. Nobody's gonna follow this. All the other tour guides will mock me.
Well, Jane, don't worry about that. Think of it as a sign. Think of it as a sign the birds want you to stay.
You know what? There is actually something I would like to see.
Oh, great. Anything for you. What do you want?
A birdie on a bike. Hey, a birdie rides a bicycle.
Anything but that. You see, we focus on natural behaviors here at the Flight to Wonder, so things birds normally do out in the wild.
You wouldn't do that in the wild?
Well, no, of course not, Jane. Have you ever seen a bird riding a little bicycle out in the wild?
Yeah, once when I had malaria.
Really?
Oh, I saw so many things that day.
I'm sure you saw a lot of different things, but you know, it's still not a natural behavior. And besides, I have something even better. I was thinking I'd bring out a parrot with a whole lot of personality.
Parrot up here, you mean?
Yeah, right up here in the middle with me.
Okay, where should I go? FOB.
Oh, I forgot. All right, how about you go over there on that side of the stage by that tree over there?
I'll be safe there?
Sure, you'll be just fine, Jane. Birds hate trees. It'll be great.
Birds hate trees.
Well, I'm sure many of you out there have heard parrots talking before. And talking for a parrot's actually a natural behavior. But they're not really talking the same way that you or I do. They're imitating or mimicking sounds they hear in their environment. Sounds that help them communicate better with other members of their flock. Now when their flock contains human beings like you or me, that's when their mimicry will also contain human speech. We have a fun little parrot to help us demonstrate that. There he is over there. This is Pogo. He's a lesser sulfur-crested cockatoo, and we like to bring Pogo out here for a little demonstration. You see, a lot of people are familiar with parrots as pets, but there are a lot of challenges that go along with having one of these birds around. And one of the biggest challenges can often be their loud voice. We'll see if we'll show that off. There it is. Fun, huh? Now that loud voice of a parrot might seem obnoxious to you or me, but it comes in handy for these birds in the wild. It helps them to alert other members of their flock to predators. Things like hawks, eagles, owls, snakes, lions, and tigers and bears. Oh my. And I suppose it's probably because of those predators that there are so many species going extinct in the wild. What do you mean, no, Pogo? I said I bet it's probably because of those predators out there that there are so many species going extinct in the wild. No, you still don't agree. I'm a little confused, but it's predators, buddy. What is it? What, me? You think it's me? No, not me. But I think I might know what he means. Is it humans? Humans, buddy? Yeah, there you go. That's what I thought. More likely it's the problems humans cause. That's cute. Thanks. Problems like habitat loss, misuse of chemicals, and pollution, all big problems that are a little bit out of control, like this bird is over here today. Pogo, this is serious. Look. 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 Will you listen to me? Hey, I'm getting somewhere now, all right. Pogo, people realize these are big problems out there in the wild. They're trying to do what they can to stop them. So tell me, what do you think about that? Attaboy. All right, let's try this one more time. Before you go, look. Oh. Listen. Say goodbye. Nice job. That's Pogo, the lesser sulfur-crested cockatoo. Look out.
That Pogo's amazing. Hey, I bet a lot of people would love to have a bird like Pogo as a pet.
Hold on, Jane. Before anybody rushes off to the pet store to buy a little bird like Pogo, few things to keep in mind. Not only, as I said, they can make very challenging pets, not only do they scream really loud, they can bite hard, chew up your furniture, and they can live a very long time. Believe it or not, little Pogo there is 35 years old. He can easily live to be 50 years old or more.
I just didn't realize that birds could be so smart.
Oh, yeah, definitely smart. I have another very smart bird to bring out here. You ready?
I'm gonna go back to my safe tree. Give me over here. Yeah.
Okay, Jane. Well, you know, a lot of people don't realize this, but crows and ravens are actually some of the smartest birds out there. And I have a very smart crow for you guys to meet. He goes by the name of Harley. Harley's an African pied crow. He's joining me from that window over on that side. Here you go, Harley. There he is. How you doing, buddy? Now, in order to show off just how smart Harley here can be, I need some help. I need an adult volunteer with $1 bill. Maybe somebody toward the back, too. Any adults out there with money? Oh, it's early. There's got to be someone. There we go, guy in the white shirt. All I need you to dig out your money for me. Go ahead and stand up right where you are. There you go. Perfect. Now hold that dollar straight out your side. Nice and steady like a tree branch. Harley here, he'll show you what we're going to do from that point on. He'll fly out there, grab that money, bring it on back to me, and show him where it goes. Where'd you go, Harley? You can do it there. Great job, Harley. And you did a great job, too. Thanks. Have a nice day. So who has a 20 over here? Never seems to work for some reason. It's okay, because I'm kidding. We need you to stand back up. We'll bring your money back to you. Just put your arm back out to your side, this time with your palm open toward the sky. Harley will fly out there and stick this dollar right back in the palm of your hand. All you've got to do is fold your fingers over the money so he doesn't steal it again. And don't mind the bird slobber. It'll all spend just fine. You did a great job, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Harley. See you later.
A flying ATM. Two smart birds in a row. I guess all birds are smart.
Well, you know, Jane, all birds are as smart as they need to be out there, but there are a lot of different levels of intelligence. However, you bring up a good point. Reminds me of an old saying I heard one time. Bet these guys have heard it too. It's the one about the wise old what? Owl. Very good. We know owls probably aren't as intelligent as we like to give them credit for, but that's okay. They don't need to be because they're very well adapted for their role out in nature. And we have a beautiful owl to introduce you guys to, but before we do that, I could use your help, Jane.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you see, I need some help out of your tour group out here.
All right.
Could you find somebody for me with a camera or a video camera who wants to come up on stage, get the photograph of a lifetime. Hold your cameras up if you want to volunteer. Jane's going to pick you up.
Girl in the stripes, we'll go right here. Why don't you go this way?
All right, there you go. We'll have our volunteers make their way to the far side of the stage over there. Jane will give you a hand on the stage. In the meantime, I'll tell the rest of you a little bit more about these owls. Now, I said owls are very well adapted for their role in nature, and those adaptations include incredible nighttime eyesight, amazing hearing. They even have the ability to fly almost completely silent. Now, some of you out here are going to experience that silent flight of our owl, but these volunteers definitely will. So let's go ahead and meet them. Who'd you find for us, Jane?
We have Kayla and Brianna. Let's hear it for Kayla and Brianna. Woo-hoo!
All right, Taylor and Brianna. Come on over here with me, ladies. Have a seat right here on this crate, and I'll tell you what's going to happen. We're going to meet a Eurasian eagle owl. Now, that's the largest species of owl in the world, but don't let that make you nervous, okay? He's going to join us from this window over here to our left. He's going to fly all the way out to that stump in the back where Ryan's standing. Wait for pretty Ryan. There he is. Then he's going to turn around. He's going to fly up here and join us on stage. So here's what you two need to do. Take those cameras of yours. Point them out in that direction. Nope, stay there on the stump, on this bench. Aim and focus right here above this rock. That's a great place for you to do it. And then take a good picture of this owl as he flies right at your faces, okay? All right, yeah. And remember to push the buttons before impact. It'll come out better that way. Yeah, it's a lot less blurry. You guys nervous? No, that's a good thing, because I'm kidding. They're going to land up here on the stump behind your head. You have nothing to worry about. He rarely misses, okay? Yesterday was a fluke. But they'll be fine, Mom and Dad. Don't worry. Okay, you guys ready to meet our owl? Yeah, they're awful excited up here. Let's meet this owl. His name is Archimedes. Again, he's a Eurasian eagle owl.
Whoa. Did you hear him chirp?
All right, guys, get those cameras up and ready. He's going to make his way up here to say hi to us. All right, what do you think, Archie? You ready to go, big guy? Here he comes. Woo! Did you guys get it? You don't think you did? That's okay. Come over here with me. You don't want to sit there too long. That's the splash zone now. Here, take another picture of him in case that first one didn't come out. Look at those beautiful orange eyes right over here, buddy. Look this way. There he goes. Did you get it? You did? All right. You guys were very brave. Let's have a big round of applause for these volunteers. Right back over the wave team. There you go. Excellent job.
They were very brave.
They were so brave. That was a 4-foot wingspan flying over their heads, by the way. Archimedes, you did a great job for us too, big guy. You know, even the coloration of this owl is another adaptation for their role in nature. Helps them to blend into their environment, camouflage in very well. Makes these guys amazing predators. All those adaptations too. We'll see you later, buddy. You know, Jane, they're such amazing predators that an owl the size of the Eurasian eagle owl can actually catch and eat about 2,000 mice and rats in a single year.
That explains it.
What?
I have not seen a mouse or a rat or a gopher in another forest.
No, it's true. I know he is number one. I totally agree.
He used to be first. You remember?
I do, but the owls moved in, the rats moved out. It's been great ever since.
It's been wonderful.
know.
My tour group's very excited about
They
that.
are. They're great. I like the enthusiasm.
Thank heavens that rat problem's behind us now.
No doubt in that. Hey, you moved away from the tree.
Hey, I guess
How
I
do you
am.
feel?
Still a little nervous, but I'm getting there.
Getting there, you're building confidence. That's great. I have a bird I think's going to help with that, okay?
Okay.
Why don't you move over here to this side of the stage with me? This is where all the action's going to happen this time. This is a really cool little bird from South America. I just have to grab a treat for him down here and a little toy as well. Now, this bird has a very...
What is that?
It's a rubber alligator.
It's just a rubber alligator, friends. No need to worry. It's okay.
Thanks for reassuring them. Okay. Now, Jane, this little rubber alligator is going to help us demonstrate the natural behavior of my next bird, okay? And you know what? Let's give him a name. Let's call him Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill, okay.
Let's use our imaginations. Let's pretend little Mr. Bill here. He's a real live lizard. He's sitting on his favorite rock down in the grasslands of South America, basking in this beautiful sunshine, minding his own business. When along comes Sluggo, the black-legged Seriama.
Oh, he's kind of cute, actually.
He is cute. Now watch this. Sluggo's going to spot little Mr. Bill sitting up there on the rock. He's going to head over to say hello. Let's see what happens then. There he goes. He goes over, picks him up, and... Oh, no!
Mr. Bill! That's no way to treat Mr. Bill!
Oh, sure it is. I'm going to do it again. Oh! Fun, isn't it? Here we go. Oh! Jane, this is the natural behavior I was talking about. You see, Seriamas, eat things like rodents and small reptiles. So when they find them, they seek out a hard surface and they pulverize as hard as they can. It does several things for the Seriama. Not only does it kill her, prey, nice balance. It also helps break up the bone swallow in one big gulp. All right, I have rescued little Mr. Bill there, Sluggo. But you've done a great job for us today, big guy. You ready to go? I think you've got all your treats. You can head back off the same way you came. There he goes, Sluggo, the black-legged Seriama.
What did you think of that?
My pork chops tonight.
It's a Seriama.
All right, Siri.
Hey, Jane, you got a close look at Sluggo there.
Yeah.
Why don't we do the same thing for everybody in the audience now?
What do you mean?
Well, let's bring out a hawk, let's fly them all around.
Oh, no,
Back
no, they don't want to see a hawk fly.
I'm sure they do, it'll be great fun.
Look at the fear in their eyes, look at that.
Jane makes me smile.
That's an indication that they're afraid.
Smiles mean fear.
Oh, yeah.
Huh, what should they do?
I'd ask them.
That's a good idea.
Just make sure that's what they want.
Right, better safe than sorry, we'll do that. Do you guys want to see a hawk fly? Yeah! They do.
Yeah, me too. That'd be
I
great.
knew you would. It's rain now. All right, get your cameras ready. My friend Orion's going to be flying all over the place. He starts right up there, head down.
Whoa.
Woo! Now, Orion is a Harris hawk. These birds are native to the desert southwestern portions of North America. Here he comes again. Nice close look for you guys. Now, interesting fact about Harris hawks. These guys, oh, here he comes. These guys are actually one of only 2 types of birds of prey in the entire world that live in hunts in family groups. Those family groups can have 4 or 5 birds in them, and that helps them take down much larger types of prey. Here he comes. That's a great video footage. Much larger types of prey than they ever could on their own, so it's pretty smart for these guys. And Orion here, he's about 4 or 5 years old, which may not sound very old, until you consider that 75% of all birds of prey in the wild, they've never even lived past their first year of age.
75%? That's a lot. Why is that?
It is a lot, Jane, and some of it's due to natural causes, but believe it or not, some of it's also due to the fact there are still people out there shooting birds like this in the wild.
I thought that was illegal.
It is illegal. It's also very harmful to our environment because just like the owl we saw earlier, these guys do a great job of reducing that rodent population. Okay, we've got time for one more, and here he comes.
That guy used to have a toupee.
Jane! Orion, you did great. See you later. Orion the Harris hawk.
You know what? I've got to admit something to you.
What?
I just did not realize how important birds were. And
Oh, yeah.
boy, he was a beautiful bird.
Wasn't he though? But you know what? If you liked him, wait till you see my next bird, you're gonna love him. In my opinion, this is one of the most beautiful birds in all of Africa. It's called the East African crowned crane, and he's right over there with Amanda. Now the crowned crane gets their name from that gorgeous crest of golden feathers on top of their head, but he's also got a beautiful 6-foot wingspan he's gonna show off. This time you might want to duck, because the landing gear hangs kind of low. Nice job. Everyone, I'd like you to meet Fraser. Fraser Crane. There you go. Cranes like Fraser, very beneficial birds to have around. These guys feed a lot on insects, and that's important because insects can damage farmers' crops. They can also spread many types of diseases too. Hey Jane.
Yeah.
I have a great idea. How about you feed Fraser for me?
What? Me feed the bird?
It'll be-
I don't know. I'm not sure. I want me to.
It'll be great.
Okay.
All you have to do is make a bowl
Oh, goodness
just like
gracious.
that. There you go.
Oh my. Look at that. I'm feeding him.
Very good.
Whoa. It'd be great to see this guy out in the wild, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be a beautiful sight, but Jane, unfortunately, it's not a very common sight. You see, cranes like this are having a lot of trouble in the wild. They're facing problems like habitat loss, and believe it or not, even poisoning.
Oh, I can't imagine a world without beautiful creatures like Fraser.
Neither can I, but you know, it is up to people like all of us here to help protect them.
Protect them we will. Right, folks?
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like it's awfully rough on the birds out there.
It can be tough, that is true, but I don't mean to make it sound like it's all doom and gloom, Jane. There's a lot of great bright spots, too.
Tell us a bright spot.
Oh, I can do that. I have a great one. Take, for instance, the story of the national symbol of the United States of America, the American bald eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is hope. And hope comes to us as a living symbol of one of the greatest conservation success stories of all time. You see, not so long ago, these beautiful birds were dangerously close to extinction. Their numbers were so low and declining so rapidly, many people feared future generations. That's a Kodak moment for you. Many people feared future generations would never be able to see a beautiful bird like this in the wild again. But just when things looked their worst, people took notice and they took action. They cleaned up the waterways where the bald eagles like to hunt, and they stopped using the toxic pesticide called DDT, which had caused the decline of this and other species around the world.
Wait a minute, are you saying that people, like everyone here, people made the difference for bald eagles just by taking care of the environment?
Yep, that's absolutely right, Jane, and they did a great job, too. Such a great job, as a matter of fact, that the American bald eagle is no longer considered to be an endangered species. Now, that's a great job. You betcha. And you know, Jane, it just goes to show how much power each and every one of us has in the lives of animals all around the world, just by doing simple things like cleaning up our own environment.
You know, I'm so glad I stayed.
Me too, it was fun.
I may have lost my flag, but I found hope.
Oh, what a great sentiment, Jane.
And who fed the crane?
You did a great job.
I know it's
Hey,
great.
Jane, look at this. Put your hands up. Put them up. There you go. Catch him.
Look at that!
He brought you something, Jane.
He brought my flag! My flag, my flag, my flag!
Oops.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
That's true. Hey, Jane, meet Foster. He's a galah. That's a type of cockatoo from Australia.
Foster.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Foster. We'll see ya. I think you've made a real connection with our birds here today, Jane.
You know, the world really is our most precious gift. It's up to all of us to preserve it.
Oh, that's absolutely true. Very well said, too. And you know, human beings, we're the only species on this planet that are capable of saving other species around the world. And that's just by doing simple little things. Things like conserving, recycling, supporting laws to protect nature, and cleaning up our own environment. We can help ensure that future generations will be able to enjoy beautiful birds like macaws, the Luckin cockatoos, green-winged macaws, spectacled owls, as well as all the birds you've seen today. It all reminds me of an old saying I once heard, and that's that we have not inherited this earth from our parents. We're simply borrowing it from our children.
Remember, friends, the heart and spirit of all living creatures share a common connection. So on behalf of all the living creatures here at the caravan stage, especially those with feathers, we would like to leave you with this wish. May your hearts take flight and your spirits soar forever. Namaste.
Simply want to take a closer look at the birds while they're still out, feel free to approach the edge of the stage. But most importantly, have a great day today here